The way an idea gets started and then makes it all the way to the market is typically you notice something. One day you're sitting there and you're thinking about why is it that a vaccine for hepatitis C has been so hard to develop? And you realize that it's because of one reason or another, and that really that's the thing that you have to work around. And you kind of think of an idea of how you can make that work. And often that's a single person's idea. And once you realize that you have potentially a way around it, you write up your idea in your notebook, date it, and you try to do a proof of concept experiment. And it's going to be rough. It's not going to be perfect, but you're just going to test out your idea, and you're going to see if in fact things work kind of the way you thought they would. Once you have that proof of concept, often you'll write a patent, which just is a way of writing down your idea, how it's going to work, and you submit it, in our case, to the US Patent Office. And that kind of protects the idea, saying that this was your idea and you should be allowed to develop that further. And from that point on, it usually takes a team of people. It's not something, it's very hard to do it all by yourself, I think, at least in science, because you're going to need a good business partner. You're going to need a good lawyer to help you with your patent and get that filed. And if you're a big picture person who kind of if you can envision how it works, but maybe you don't know all the details, often you need to pair yourself up with a very detail-oriented person who can fine-tune all of the little details that make it work and make it work repeatedly. You can't make a good product out of something that works once in a while or works if I do it just perfectly. So we use a word called robust. It has to be robust, where it's going to work time after time if only the average person is using it and employing it, and that you're going to get the result that you advertised. So you have to develop a whole methodology where you can produce a product and you can produce it robustly and the product will work robustly. And that usually takes the skills of several different people to all work together, and that's where teamwork and leadership really come into play.